Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Anyways, my name is Morgan. Today I'm going to talk about hair loss, my hair, and the hair I wear. I'm wearing a hairpiece right now, and I'm going to show you my hairpiece, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about like where I get it from, how I use it. Like I'm going to tell you a little bit about my history. Also kind of give you some hacks of what I used to use before this, because this is not cheap. Sorry, I got like one nail missing, whatever, it's ratchet. Okay, so I have some hair loss. It started probably when I was in my 30s. I'm gonna say it even started like my hair history back when I had black hair, when I was like 32 or so. I had black hair for like 7 years, and I loved me with black hair, and I would stay really, really tan. I thought I was Snooki, basically, right? I was just like, I was the Snooki of my life, but that was my Snooki phase. And I stayed really tan, and I had the black hair with the light eyes, and I did my eyebrows, you know, darker, and it was all great. But around like 32, like right before I met my husband, I decided I wanted to go natural. Now, my natural hair color is this like dirty blonde that you see in the front. So I'm wearing the hairpiece right now, but this stuff in the front is my natural hair color, the roots. So it's like a dirty dark blonde. And to be totally honest, I had already started feeling like my hair was getting thinner in my like 32, 33 range, and I'm 40 now. And I ended up, when I left black hair, I bleached it all out, and I ended up going really, really, really short hair for a long time. And so the thinness of my hair was exasperated by the damage I had done. And I mostly contributed it to my hair loss and my thinning hair to product overuse, chemical, like things like of that nature. I didn't really acknowledge that it was like probably hormonal and age related until later, after being married a few years, and I had a hard time. I never have a hard time growing length. I have a hard time filling in, and I was losing hair, and it started becoming really noticeable around maybe last year or so, but it's hard to explain. But I would say it's natural, and it has to be age related, hormone related, but also things like the chemical processes I did and made it worse. And then also my weight loss surgery made it way worse, because I lost so much hair and it's still not completely back. And so I started wearing kind of like wearing wigs, but I'm going to give you some hacks because I hate wigs. And plus I live in Atlanta and it's really, really hot. So that's a little bit of my hair history. Let me show you the hair pieces I'm wearing now. So this is from Hidden Crown. So when you look up, so I'm wearing a topper. And if you don't know what a topper is, it's just this little, and I'll take it off in a second, but it just is this little top piece that clips on, kind of like a toupee for women, okay? They call it a topper. I don't even like that word topper. It just sounds weird. I don't like the word toupee. People sometimes call them wiglets in the beauty industry. And there seems to be a few players in the like key players. So one would be Lauren Ashton Guest has a hair collection, and her toppers are about $1,500 each. And then there's Hidden Crown, which runs about $500 for this one. It's about $500. And then there's Halo Couture, and they run about $500 too. With Halo Couture, you cannot order them online. You have to go to a hair salon. And I don't live in a super rural area, but I live outside of Atlanta, and like just finding one and like going to one and like having to pay for the expense of getting your hair done somewhere in addition to a $500 thing. And like, no lie, like I love nice things, but I'm a little bit frugal. And so I went with Hidden Crown for that reason, because honestly, I felt like Hidden Crown and Halo Couture, they literally look like they are manufactured by the same company. Color range and everything. So I didn't think there was any difference. If you have a video about them being different or something, or want to do a side by side, let me know. But I didn't see a difference. Even the color selection, it literally looked like it was like manufactured by the same company, but you never know. So Lauren Ashton, it does look a little superior, especially in the color quality, and it looks like they have like better colors, but it's not $1,500 worth. Do you know what I mean? So it took a lot for me to buy this. Not just that it's a lot of money, like I could afford it, but do I really want to spend $500 on a small little piece of hair that covers this much of your head? It's quite small. I'll show you the packaging and stuff real quick in case you're wondering. This is the package it comes in. And I actually have two because I just ordered my second one. So the thing is I'm going to show you, like, I'm going to unbox it and show you what it looks like because I haven't even really opened. I just cut it open to see inside, but I haven't actually opened any of the packaging, so I can show you exactly what it looks like. And then I'm going to show you, a lot of people who message me are more interested in the extensions because they have the extensions that have the fish line and it goes like underneath your hair, kind of like in the middle somewhere. And I'll explain that in a second, but I kind of want one of those, but it's not super necessary. And I'll show you. Okay, so this is the packaging that this one came in. And so it comes in here and it's 100% Remy human hair and hidden crown topper. And it just comes, so it comes in a bag with a hairnet and it has this little piece in holding it. So that's about the size of it, like right there. That's like the size. And that holds it in place. It comes with a couple extra clips. It comes with a comb. It comes with, these little color samples that are like the next colors in the range. So the color I got is 882, I believe. I'll double check it in a second. But this is the next colors available. This is the 8. I know you probably can't see it very good, but this is more of like a dark brown color, and they look very similar, but they're like to what I have. But if you go online, you can see like the different color options. And they even have an option where you can get color matched beforehand, and I didn't. And what happened initially was, the one I just got that's not in my hair that I'm going to show you is like a really, really blonde. That one in here, this is the color 80. You know what? I'm just going to take it out because I can't remember the color. I don't know if it says it on it. It doesn't. Oh God, you guys. Let me pull it up. So it's hiddencrownhair.com, or you can just look up hidden crown, it will pop up. So the one I have in my head is 882 rooted, and the one that's in my new box is color 60/8 rooted. And initially what I did when I got this one, I got the 68, which looked like a really ash blonde with some kind of like a brown, medium brown highlights through it. And when I got it, it looked like Barbie hair. It was so blonde. It was so much blonder. And the hair that I was wearing, my hack wig thing trick, it is very, very ash blonde with some cool tone browns in it. And so I kind of wanted to go for that look, and it didn't work. But the thing is that I did a color match, and I said to them, I have the 60/8 rooted, and this is my hair, and what one do you think I should get? I think I should get the 882. And they respond super quick on email. Like, I emailed them at 3 in the morning and they're like, they email so quick. There's no 1-800 number, but when you email them, they email super, super fast. And I was really satisfied because altogether I've sent them a bunch of emails, like altogether, because I had to do the shipping returns and everything else. And their shipping, when you order it, it gets there in like 2 days. Mine did anyways. So when you order a new one, you can expect it like very, very fast. And if you have any issues with returns, I had a really good experience. I don't know if, but it's been great. So both came really fast. And when I returned the original one, they sent the new one out immediately. So yeah, so this is the new one. So I'm gonna, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you my real hair. Oh my God, don't make fun of me. So the thing is this, a lot of people who ask me questions, they're more interested in the lengthening, in the fullness here, like just to get the fullness. But the thing is that I have thinning hair on top. So it's like, I've had extensions before and they look ridiculous because my hair looks longer and it looks ridiculous because it's super thin up here. And then it's like, have you ever seen women, even who aren't losing hair, and their hair is like, like really thin, and then it's like, oh my God, so much volume all through here down. And I hate that, and it looks super messed up to me, and I've worn extensions before and it just started looking like it wasn't working. So because I have hair thinning on top, I wear this. And the thing is that my hair underneath is completely down. And I'll show you, all my natural hair is all hair. So this is my natural hair. And it looks like I have quite a bit, right? But I don't have a lot of hair because I have a lot of loss on top from my surgery. And you can see, like, you can pull this back pretty good and it still looks nice. Like, you can ponytail if you want to and everything. So I'm gonna take it off and show you. And it has 4 clips, and I'm doing this in the camera because I don't have a mirror, and it's okay, it's fine. And just excuse my hair because I washed my hair today and it was a little bit volumey, and then when you put this on, it flattened your hair. So here is the hair piece. Here's my regular hair. So let me show you my regular hair so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna be totally honest. And I mean, it's a little embarrassing because I look like, you know, like a drowned rat with like no hair. But the thing is like, I know I'm not the only one. And, you know, if this helps one single person, because I'm telling you what, nothing makes you feel less confident than lack of hair. I'm telling you right now, nothing. Like, I don't care if you've like done other things that make you feel lack of confidence, like maybe you just had a baby, or you just like gained some weight, or maybe you just have some, I mean, nothing makes you feel better than hair. Personally, for me anyways, like, hair is very important to me. And you can see, this is my roots growing up, but can you see in there? Do you see how thin that is? Like, I have thin on top. You can see through. So, I mean, you can disguise it. A lot of my friends are like, just wear a dry volumizing spray. It's fine. Your hair is not thin. The thing is I do use dry volumizing spray, and sometimes I can do, like, you know, the D-Trump comb over kind of situation here. But the thing is like, you know, it's still at it. Like, I have no product in this right now because I washed it and I didn't put in product. Especially if I'm going to be wearing wigs and stuff, I won't put in product for a few days. But and it's a little flat because I was wearing a wig, but this is the real hair. And I need to get this cut. It's like bad. But anyways, yeah, it's very rooted. And so I'm just going to give you a couple of tricks. What I do is this. When I go to the gym, I definitely don't wear my wigs. And when I'm home and I'm just running around, I definitely don't wear my wigs. And what I do like, you know, the dry shampoo and the products. And like I said, there's none in it right now, but I'm going to show you some of my go-to products, which I use when I'm not wearing my wig. So we have R&Co, which is like one of my favorites. And this is a dry shampoo. It's called Balloon Dry Volume Shampoo. And this is the Death Valley Dry Shampoo. And it just gives you volume and body. Okay. And I like both of them. And then I also have a texture spray, and this is called Fat Boy Texture Spray. And this one is a good old Oscar Blondie, which I love. So I like good hair products, and I like, but I mean, it's volumizing spray. You can get them at Walmart. I don't have like a super preference, but if I were going to go to the gym, I mean, look how thin that is right there. Do you see that? And like you can see my scalp through my root. See that? So what I would do if I was going out is I would like put a lot of volumizing spray all up in here. And then I would, I rock a ponytail, bun a lot so that I can, and I would put a lot of volumizing spray in there, guys. And then I would use a couple of scrunchies, sometimes one, but usually 2 to give it a little more push up. And so when I put the volumizing spray in there, and then I have the volumizing spray at the ends, I can make it a look kind of like I have hair, enough to go to the gym and sweat. And like when it's texturized and it has the spray in it, I try to make it so you can't see through it too bad, but you can see it's really, really thin. And like, so yeah, that's kind of how I go to the gym, right? Like that. And it's okay. It is what it is. And you know, you just do your makeup cute and you just call it a day. And I mean, I usually don't wear makeup to the gym anyways, but if I were just running out or like running Maya to school or something crazy, so that's what I would do. So when you put the wig on, or your hair piece, your topper, whatever you want to call it, and it says inside, it says Crown Topper 882R rooted, and it has this mesh, which it isn't a silk, is it? I don't know, but it's kind of like a monofilament, but it's very, so it has a little bit of give to it, I guess. And you can see right through, see it? So my hand, you can see my hand, you can see my finger, see my skin? So when it's on your skin, it just pulls the color of your scalp. So it's really great. And I'm gonna run my hands through it. And the thing is I washed this today. I got this at like the end of August. I don't wear these daily. I wear them when I can't get away with wearing my hair in a bun. And I mean, when you're working from home and stuff, you can. If you work out of the home, and you'd probably have to wear this daily. I've literally only washed this twice since I got it. I know that sounds bad, but when you get these, you don't wash them, you just wet them and fluff them and dry them. And so this is a freshly washed. And then I don't wear it every single day. Like I wear it maybe like once, maybe twice a week for a couple of hours when I'm like doing like a showing or going to a meeting. I don't wear it. So accumulation wise, I maybe had worn it like 24 hours between September and December. And then I washed it when I got home from my Miami trip, because you know it was just gross. I've been a lot of places. And then I actually wore this out, and it smelled because I was in a bar and it stunk so bad just from being in there for like an hour. So I went ahead and washed it, and so it's fresh wash. That's why I wanted to do the video. And the thing is you can I'm gonna show you, you can change this part wherever you want it. You can see where you can like change the part, and you can blow dry it where you want the part. So I side parted it, and I have like a messy part, but you can do the part as clean as you want, and you can feel that it's, you know, and it looks like fairly good hair. It does have a few wispies and a few flyaways. See? Yeah, you can see them pretty good. But you know what? It's natural. That's what happens, like, you know. And the thing is like, I feel like the quality of the hair is quite shiny and a little bit of a giveaway, but I've never had anyone ever guess that it was a wig. And I've even had people be like, what? Like they like, yeah, even like friends who wear wigs a lot and weaves and stuff, they are like, that's a wig. So I don't know. So I'm gonna put this on and show you how I install it or put it on. And I just come home, take it out, put my stuff in a bun, and like see how thin it is. And like there's no amount of texturizing spray that's gonna give this volume. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna install it or put it on or whatever you want to call it. And like I said, I just did a fresh wash, so it's not gonna be perfect. And they recommend that you tease where you put it. And my hair is really, really thin, but I really don't really tease it. I kind of just get it in there. Some people wear it back. People with thicker hair, they kind of wear it back, but I have really thin hair. But you can put it as forward as you want it, and you kind of have to mess with the clips. And what I do is I kind of, you know, clip it in, but I know that I'm gonna have to come back and probably re-clip it. So I just put that first one in, and then I kind of feel around and kind of want it to be not too askew. Like I want it to be pretty evenish here. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is a side part. And you know, sometimes you get a little tug, like I have a little tug, it hurts a little bit. So I'm gonna reach up in there, and I have 3 tools that I use. So I have this guy, and the thing is that they come with one, and it's pink, and it's really cute. This one I have on did, but I don't know where it is, so I'm using this one. So you can pull it forward. I also have this guy, which is good for teasing and stuff if you want to. And then also another little trick of the trade that I use. What did I do? I lost him already. Of course I did. Gotta be, okay, there he is my spoolie. Believe it or not, he's great for pulling out little hairs. And so I just unclip this, so I clip it. And I am not the most gentle person, so I'm a little rough. I hold it down so I'm not tearing it, and I just give it a little, I want it to be a little taut. Ooh, see that? It's not buckled in. So there are 4 clips. And I just kind of get it in there, okay? So this one's still open, so I get it up in there. And that's pretty good. Like I don't hate it. And I'm not in front of a mirror, so I can't see it really greatly, but I just pull these guys, you know, and I just mess with it. And see, that's not even clipped in correctly. Let's open it up, give it a little pull, not too hard, And there you go. And you can just use, I use my spoolie because my hair is so fine. And I just blend it. And you can just pull your little fronts, and you can pull it, and you can blow dry it to make it look like it's kind of, so I feel like all of my like colleagues are gonna watch this and be like, oh my god, Morgan's hair is fake. Fucking serious. But yeah, that's basically what I do. And you can put it in a pony, and you can trim some of your little guys in the front, and you can put some of your regular hairs if you want to, and you can wear it in a pony if you want. And I feel like it looks a little more natural, and I would probably trim those up. You can have your hairdresser trim the front, and I think my hairdresser did just slightly, but not a lot, because like it costs a lot of money. We don't want to like trim off stuff because she's not growing back. So the thing is when I initially bought this, hold on. When I initially bought this, I was really, really gung-ho about getting the same color in a different style of extension that goes underneath your hair. So you basically would pull this up, put in the wire around your head over your ear. It's like on a fishing wire, the clear little wire, and then it would hang down, and it would be like a one-piece extension, and give even this like a little bit more length. And I was thinking it would be necessary, but I wanted to get this first. And the thing is now I have this. I feel like this thickness is actually very believable, and I don't think it looks like I'm wearing extensions because there's not a whole nother panel. And I feel like my ponytail, which I sometimes do like the, I pull some of this forward, and sometimes I put a little, and it looks a little fake, right, when I do the ponytail, but I feel like my ponytail, I'm just gonna show you, I feel like it's the thickness of it is natural looking. Does that make sense? Like the thickness of it is natural, and you can easily give yourself bangs. And on the website they have a whole YouTube thing where they show you how to cut the bangs and yada yada yada. So I feel like I've answered everything I could about this. If you have any more questions, just put them in the comments below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, before I show you the new one I bought and my future plans, this is like what I'm currently rocking, right? This is the current look. I'm going to, before I show you what the future look is going to be, because I'm about to change it up a little bit, and I went with Hidden Crown and got a new one. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to just show you what I used to do, because it's so much cheaper, and I don't hate it. I still don't hate it, and I rocked it for a long time. It will cost you like $30 a month worth of hair, and let's jump into it because it's the greatest thing. And the thing is that before I wore wigs, I never really noticed who was wearing a wig, and now that I wear wigs, I literally see other people, like influencers, like rocking what I'm about to show you, my old one. So they're doing the same thing. So the thing is this. Wigs are really hot. Wigs can be really uncomfortable. And when I was a lot bigger, wigs didn't necessarily fit my head correctly or look correctly. So I would kind of do a hack. And I still want to do more hacks because this kind of resembles a closure. I'm pretty sure I can get a closure for cheaper than $500 and have it dyed. So I want to kind of look into that, but it's a little different than a closure because closures are a little smaller. So I kind of want to find a large closure and do that. But anyways, this is what I used to do before I had my Hidden Crown. So this is my favorite wig. I wore it forever and ever. And I have so many like versions of the same wig that were all gently worn. And I would usually get a fresh one monthly and like order a bunch. So this wig is by Motown Tress. I really don't want to share the info, but you can take any wig, and you know what? This is a brand new wig. I did cut the lace off it, but this is not the one I want to show you. Hold on. Okay, so this is the same exact wig. It's older. It's been brushed, and it's well loved. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is a brand new one that I probably wore a couple of times. and you can see inside, this is what it looks like. This is what it comes like. This is what it's supposed to look like. It comes with lace. I cut it off. This is the curl that it has, and I can tell by touching this and looking at it, this is fresh. Like, this is brand new out of the box, like hardly worn ever. I swear to God, my cats are like trying to get in this box. This one is one I probably wore for like a month or so, and it's been brushed, and it probably has perfume on it. So what I used to do, because now after having lost weight, this would probably fit in my head just fine, and I probably wore it like that a few times. But when I was bigger, I felt like my head was larger and like wigs were not comfortable. So what I would do is I would get them and I would make 2 cuts right here. So it would come like a circle, and I would cut. So if you want to pause it, you can see like where I cut it. But I cut it, and then I would put 2 clips. I would sew 2 wig clips into it. And what I would do is I would put it on like this. And I mean, I love this wig. My hair is too long for it now, but my hair used to be shorter. So I would have my hair up to here, so you couldn't. And I would curl these fronts and a few little curls throughout. And I would use, and the clips on this one would clip down by my ears. I'm probably not going to clip it in, but you can see where the clips are. And I would clip them into around my ears, and I would pull out my hairs. And I lost my spoolie already, but I would literally pull. You see how easy that blends? And these would be curled, and this would not be here at the ends, but this is the hair I would rock. And you can see it's pretty good. And like, this wig is legit like 30 bucks, and the brand is Motown Tress, and they have a lot of different ones, and the color of this is chestnut, and they have one called chai, but this is like chestnut, and they have nutmeg, and they have a lot of good ones that are rooted. And I would just like curl my hair into it, and I had my hair blonder then, and that's what I would rock. And for $30, y'all, and I mean, I would pull it right up, and I would take out some of my hair and just kind of bring it over like that, and nobody could tell that it was really wig. I got a lot of people coming up to me in my hometown being like, "Who's your hairstylist?" And I was like, "Her name was Lisa, and she's great." You know, but which is true. But yeah, I would make sure, and like I said, I don't have it clipped in, but that's essentially what I would do, because it's way cheaper. So even if you don't have the money to afford a hidden crown, there are hacks. So find you a topper, dye it, do whatever you want to it, get you a really blonde topper, and just add some highlights, tone that thing, whatever you want to do. But this is what I would do. And I would just buy this Motown Tress, and I don't have the packaging for it. And yeah, and so that's what I would do. And I refused to not have hair, and I didn't care. I was going to do it on a budget. And my cat is like all over the place. I love a wavy hair, but I suck at doing my own hair. And so I don't, and I mostly wear my hair straight, and I plan on keeping it that way. I might go for a wavy look in the fall or so, or maybe this is a new one. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I still hate wearing wigs that are like a cap wig like this. I mean, this is not as bad, but yeah, see, it doesn't even fit on my head right even now. That's why I would always trim it on the back, and it would sit on my head better how I wanted to, because this shape, you see the difference? It looks like something, and it doesn't come down on my head still, and it's just the shape of my head. Like, if you're like, "Oh my god, I tried wigs and I can't because I don't," trim the back, just 2 spots, put a clip. If you need help, call me. I will literally FaceTime you, because every woman needs hair, and I don't even care. Like, I literally will help you with it. And if you have any other hacks, share them, girl, share them with the world. So you saw what I'm working with now. You saw what I was working with before. I'm keeping these because I am so attached to them, and I have them in a box for now. I'm just gonna put them back in here really quickly so they stay. I keep them in my closet, you know, a rainy day, or if I want to like ever, you know, whatever, good enough. I'm just not ready to get rid of them, even though I never wear them anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I got recently, and I haven't unpackaged it, so I'm going to, and we're gonna try it on and see how it looks. And I'm a little nervous because it's such a different look, but yeah. So this is the one I just got. Like I said, it's like $500. Shipping is usually free. It's like for something. I might have insurance on it. I don't know. So it comes in the same exact box. And this one I haven't opened, so we get to see what's in it completely and how it looks completely. It's really nice and neat, folded, and it has a net on it. And like I said, this is the color. Sorry. This is the color 60/8, and this is rooted. You can get it non-rooted. And that's how it looks. And it says 16-inch right here. And this is how it looks. This is how it's folded in. And when you get these, they tell you, so long. They tell you, let me show you what else is in the box real quick too. They sent me, so you have this instruction, I'm making a mess, how to prepare it. So how to adjust a wire, that's for the wire one that I was talking about that I don't have. The crown topper, how to prepare. They tell you when you first get it, you don't wash it, you dampen it, and you let it, you dry it and you fluff it, and you put your part. It tells you how to apply it. Then there's a part for your clip-ins, which we didn't purchase, so they basically have those products. Oh, and there's a ponytail product. So this is a returns and exchanges and care and maintenance. So this is basically, goes in every one, no matter what your product is, because it covers all products. This is the comb I was telling you about that it comes with, and they sent me two things, 116 and 882, which 882 I already own, which I'm assuming these are the colors that are similar to it. 116 is really pretty. But when you go online, you can look at the colors in more detail, and you can also watch their video tutorials which show you the colors. And this color is very blonde compared to the one I have. So they both look blonde. This kind of gives like a strawberry blonde. You can see there's like very ashy pieces, and there's some strawberry blonde pieces. One thing I will say about this hair, which it doesn't bother me, but I don't understand it, is it has a pink hue to it. So when I got this one originally and sent it back for this one, I noticed that this one also had a pink hue to it. I don't know if it's the hair or the products or what have you. So I took it out, but it just, you can't see it in all light, but to me, in some lights, this kind of gives me a rose gold vibe. So this is the 60/8 rooted next to the 882 rooted. So you can see the difference. Okay. So the reason why I got this one is because my look that I'm going to change to for the summer, I'm contemplating whether or not I want to, what am I doing here? I'm contemplating whether or not I want to go tanning, because I think I might need a more of a tan to not look washed out. Yes. Oh my God. You guys, this feels so freaking fresh and so, I mean, look at that. It's just like, I don't know whose hair this was, but it feels fantastic. Another thing I will tell you too is that when you wash this, she wants to curl right up. She's just a curly girl. And I'm touching it, and she has more texture. There's no shedding on these I've ever had. Like I said, I've had this since like September. Probably worn it a total of like maybe 35 hours, maybe 25, something like that. But look how pretty it is. And it's like I said, it's not a lot of square footage on top of your head, but, and look at that highlight. See the mix? It's pretty. Love it. I'm just touching that one because this one feels different because it's fresh and it feels so, I wonder if this one's gonna curl. I wonder if this one's gonna look curly when you wet it, or if she's just like a straight girl. So it comes with a tag. Listen, do not take this out of the net. Don't take any of it. You can take it out of the plastic and look at the hair, but don't unnet it if you're gonna return it. Like, they read the website about the returns, and it has some lowlights in there. I feel like last time when I bought it, I had less lowlights because each is unique and different, right? But we have the lowlights. I'm loving this one, and I'll show you the back side of it so you can see the lowlights, the roots, and you can see it through. I'm super excited. I'm gonna take mine out because I'm for sure keeping it, and I'm gonna try it on now. I'm real excited. God, I've taken maybe the longest videos, you guys. And so it comes with this piece. Take this piece out, and it comes with a tag. I'm gonna leave my tag on for right now, and it says crown topper 60/8, and then it says PR. I don't know why it says PR, but we're just going to put it on top of our head, and we're gonna part it where we want. So what I'm gonna do with this one is for the summer, oh my god, I'm already in love with the color for the summer. For the summer, I'm gonna get this. I'm so nervous about doing this, but I'm gonna get my hair underneath and this hairpiece put into a bob. I'm gonna get a blunt bob. And like I just said, I don't have a mirror, so don't judge me because I don't have a mirror to look at, but I was really afraid that this color was gonna really wash me out. When I initially, that's a little too far forward, am I right? Or am I right? When I initially got this color and returned it for my 882, I was like, oh no, this is too Barbie. But right now I'm really digging it, and like I said, it needs to get fluffed and it needs to get blow dried out. And my under hairs, this is too far forward, I gotta pull it back a little bit, but my under hairs are not showing out, but I want them to a little bit. So this is basically just a glorified toupee, y'all. Just a glorified toupee. But so when you see me in the streets and I have this blonde hair, just know, yeah, this is new. So I'm not doing it just yet. Like I said, I might get a tan, I might not. I was thinking maybe I need a tan so I don't look washed out, but I don't hate it. I just get a little spray tan on. Oh my god, is there a cat behind me? My tag came out. Thank god I know I'm keeping it. That's why I said don't mess with it, because you accidentally get that tag off. Look how cute. Look how blonde I am, girl. Yes, this is what I was going for. So I'm gonna still have my side part because I hate middle parts on me. I look cray cray, and like you can see my hairs, and like I said, it will sit different once I wet it and fluff it. But yeah, it's gonna be like this, but I'm gonna get it blunt cut, and I'm trying to decide my length, but it's gonna be a blunt. My under hair and this hair is gonna be a blunt cut, probably here. But that's the new piece, and she's not cheap, but I think she's worth it. I like it. And yeah, and also another thing, you can deposit color onto these. You can darken your root. You can make more of a root if you want more root. That piece was a clip. That piece wasn't clipped. But this feels so great. And you know, in the fall I could get like a brown one and I can just switch it up, but I kind of feel bad cutting it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna keep it here. I was thinking here, but what do you think? Here? I like that, or here? I don't know. I have to consider. I might get the longer version, and then if I want it, I can always go back and get like an inch cut off it if I hate it, and that's not a big deal. So yeah, and like I said, the pony is no, it's once his under part is all bleached out and stuff, it'll look good. And the ponytail, it's a believable amount of hair depending on how much hair you have, and you can always get the under piece and get a ton of hair and go crazy. But I didn't feel like I needed it. If you guys think I need the under hair, if you think this looks corny, let me know. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong, if you can see something that needs to get repaired. But I'm gonna wear my hair straight. I can wave it if I want to, but this is it. The new hair. Super blonde. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope this answered some of your questions, and thank you so much. And be you, be beautiful, get a wig. You know, it changes your life. I love wigs. And if you need help, just hit me up, comment below, or message me on Instagram or anything. We can FaceTime. I will give you some tips I can help you with your hair. Okay, bye.